Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. For more updates on NEET questions, please subscribe our channel. Now let us start solving some of the questions. Our first question is, identify the wrong statement with reference to the gene I that controls ABO blood group. That means here they have given some statements with respect to gene I which is responsible for controlling ABO blood groups. So we need to choose the wrong statement with respect to this gene I. As we know that this gene I will controls the blood group in humans. Okay, and in addition to this, we know this I gene has three alleles. They are the IA and IB and small I. It has three alleles. Suppose consider that if there are two parents, parent 1 as IA allele and parent 2 as IA allele, and the children or offsprings belongs to them will have the blood group A. And similarly, if parent 1 has IA blood group and parent 2 has IB blood group, then the offsprings belongs to them will have B blood group, AB blood group. Like that, these alleles decides the blood groups of the human beings. In addition to this alleles IA, IB, even though if these two are present together, this will produce a different kinds of sugar. Different kinds, it is responsible for producing different kinds of sugar, and this allele small I will not produce any sugar. It will not produce any sugar. So these are the things we need to know about the gene I before going to read this statement. Now let us read the statement what they have given and let us choose the wrong statement. First one, they have given the gene I has three alleles. So this is correct statement. So this is not our answer because they have told to choose the wrong statement about gene I. Next, second option they are given, a person will have only 2 of 3 alleles. You may have observed in this option, in this example, that here a person will have only the 2 alleles. Okay, parent as IA gene, this one IA gene, so the offspring will be having IA. That means even though we have in I gene, even though we have 3 alleles in a single person, it will be present only 2 alleles as a 2 alleles. So this is also a correct statement. So this is not our answer. Next, third option they have given that when IA and IB are present together, they express same type of sugar. This is wrong. This is a wrong statement. So this is our right answer. This is the answer for the question, because even though IA and IB, both the alleles are present in a person, they does not affect each other. They express these different kinds of sugar. And our last option is allele does not produce any sugar. This is correct statement. So this is not our option. So option 3 is the right answer. That is wrong statement regarding this gene I. The next question is the infectious stage of Plasmodium that enters the human body is. Option 1, tropozoites. Option 2, sporozoites. Option 3, female gametocyte. Option 4, male gametocyte. Here we need to choose the infectious stage of Plasmodium. Plasmodium is a bacteria that causes malaria. How malaria is caused? Is caused by biting of female Anopheles mosquito, right? So we need to choose the infectious stage of this Plasmodium bacteria. Here they are given 4 options. By seeing this 4 option, easily we can cancel this option 3 and option 4, because we know that the males and females produce as the gametes. Male gametocytes are called as spermiocyte and female gametocyte are called as oocytes. This is not the infectious stage. As we see this option, we will come to know that it is not our answer. So we have to strike this. And so this is not our options. These 2 are not options. Remaining option 1 and option 2. So let us go for this option 2. This sporozoites. Sporozoites is nothing but it's an infectious stage of malaria. which is caused by this plasmodium. This sporozoites is usually found in the salivary glands of the mosquitoes. So this is our right answer. So sporozoites is the infectious stage of plasmodium which causes the malaria. This sporozoites is present in the salivary glands of the female Anopheles mosquitoes. The next question is, identify the substance having glycosidic bond and peptide bond respectively in their structure. Here they are given some options. Among this, we need to choose which have the glycosidic bond and peptide bond. Here the glycosidic bond is usually formed between the monosaccharides to make them as polysaccharides, and this peptide bond is usually formed between the fatty acids. And usually this peptide bond is formed between the amino acids and linking them to form a long chain. Usually these two bonds are usually found in the carbohydrates and proteins. They are given the four options. Option 1 chitin, cholesterol. Option 2 glycol, trypsin. Option C cellulose and lithium. Option 4 inulin or insulin. These bonds are usually found in carbohydrates and proteins. Among these options, we need to choose which contains carbohydrates and proteins. Here we know that the insulin means it is protein, and the inulin means carbohydrate, it contains carbohydrates. So the glycosidic bond and peptide bond is found in the inulin and insulin. Inulin and insulin is our right answer. Next question is, which is the important site of formation of glycoproteins and glycolipids in eukaryotic cells? We know about prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells, right? Here they are asking about the eukaryotic cells, right? In eukaryotic cells, we need to find out the site in which the glycoproteins and glycolipids are formed. In that, where they have given some option. Option 1 is endoplasmic reticulum. Option 2 peroxisomes. Option 3 Golgi bodies. Option 4 polysomes. In the question, they have asked about the eukaryotic cell. This is the structure of the eukaryotic cell. In this eukaryotic cell, they have given the two options. You can find the option that is Golgi bodies and endoplasmic reticulum. Other two options are not found in this eukaryotic cells, so you can eliminate other two options. Now the remaining option is option 1 and option 3, that is endoplasmic reticulum and Golgi bodies. As we come to this endoplasmic reticulum, this endoplasmic reticulum synthesizes the lipids and cholesterol, and it helps in production and secretion of steroid hormones and metabolism of carbohydrates. This is the function of this endoplasmic reticulum. Now if you move on to this Golgi bodies, this is the Golgi bodies, and this Golgi bodies, it helps in processing and package of proteins and lipids. So our answer will be this Golgi bodies, because they are asked in the question that we need to find out the site which helps in the formation of glycoproteins and glycolipids. So the answer is option 3 Golgi bodies. Golgi bodies is the one which produces the glycoproteins and glycolipids in eukaryotic cells. Our next question is, ray florets have option 1 inferior ovary, option 2 superior ovary, option 3 hypogynous ovary, option 4 all inferior ovary. Given the flower and they are given the options that which type of ovary it consists of. We need to find out that which type of ovary does this ray florets have. In order to find answer for this question, we need to know about the different kinds of ovary. That is superior, inferior and all inferior and superior. Here this is the ovary. You can see that it is above this thalamus, and the other floral parts, that is sepals, petals and stamens are came above the after the ovary. So this is the superior ovary, and here You can see here like the cup-like structure. The thalamus is like a cup-like structure and ovary is in between this. This is the half inferior and half superior type of ovary. And the third type of ovary is the inferior ovary. You can see that the ovary is here and the thalamus is covering the ovary. This is the inferior type of ovary. The ovary will be at the lower stage and the thalamus and the other floral parts will be above this ovary. This is the kinds of ovary. Now let me see what type of ovary does this ray flower consist of. This is ray flower. In this you can see that the ovary is here and the other floral parts are above this ovary, right? So the ray flower consists of the inferior type of ovary. So the correct answer or the ray florets consist of inferior ovary. So which one of the following is the most abundant protein in the animals? So here they are given some proteins. In that we need to choose which is the most available or abundant protein in the animals. Option 1 hemoglobin, it is also protein. Option 2 collagen, it's also protein. Option 3 lactin, it is also protein. Option 4 insulin, it is also protein. But among these 4 options we need to choose which is the most available protein or most abundant protein. So the most abundant protein in the animal is collagen. So the answer is option 2 collagen. Now the next question is identify the basic amino acid from the following. Option 1 triosine. In triosine there is a standard amino acid, so this is not our answer. Option 2 glutamic acid. In glutamic acid there is a alpha amino acid, so this is not our answer. In lysine there is a basic amino acid, so this is the right answer, that is lysine as the basic amino acid. In valine there will be a hydrophobic essential amino acids, so this is also not answer. So lysine have the basic amino acids. Next question is, after about how many years of formation of Earth life appeared on this planet? That means after the formation of Earth, how many years it took to appear the life on this planet? The answer is 500 million years. That is, after creating of the Earth, it took the 500 million years for the existence of life on the Earth. The next question is, progestogens alone or in combination with estrogens can be used as a contraceptive in the form of pills only, implants only, injection only, pills, injection and implants only. Here we can use the progestogens and estrogens as a contraceptive in the form of pills, injections or implementations. In all these 3 forms we can use them as contraceptives. So option 4 is the right answer. Next question is, chromosomal theory of inheritance was proposed by. They are given. First option is Watson and Crick. Option 2 Sutton and Boveri. Option 3 Batson and Punnett. Option 4 T.H. Morgan. The chromosomal theory of inheritance was first proposed by Sutton and Boveri. So this is the right answer. Next, experiments was conducted by the Mendeleev, and later on this chromosomal theory inheritance was done by T.H. Morgan. But firstly it was proposed by Sutton and Boveri. So the answer is Sutton and Boveri. According to Robert May, the global species diversity is about option 1 1.5 million, option 2 20 million, option 3 50 million, option 4 7 million. That means you are asking, according to Robert May, what will be the number of diversity in the species in the global level? So the answer is here 7 million. According to Robert May, there are 7 million diversity of species or variety of species in this earth. The next question is, the ovary is half inferior. That means half inferior in which of the following plants? Option 1 brinjal, option 2 mustard, option 3 sunflower, option 4 plum. In brinjal and mustard, we have the ovary like this. The ovary will be above the thalamus. So, the brinjal and mustard have the superior ovary. So, these two is not our answer. And sunflower, the third option is sunflower. In sunflower, the ovary is inferior ovary. That means the ovary will be like this. It will be curved by the thalamus. So, it is an inferior ovary. So, sunflower is not our answer. So, plum. In plum, thalamus will form a cup-like structure and the ovary will be here. That is half inferior, half superior. That is the answer is plum is the correct answer. Plum have half inferior, half superior ovary. The next question is, which of the following pairs is a unicellular algae? Unicellular means it should have only single cell. As we observe this here, the laminaria, first option is laminaria and sargassum. It is multicellular. Both are multicellular. So, this is not our answer. Next, Anabaena and Volvox. These two are multicellular. So, this is not our answer. Gelidium and Gracilaria. This is also multicellular. The answer is Chlorella and Spirulina. This is a unicellular algae. So, this is the right answer. The next question is, experimental verification of the chromosomal theory of inheritance was done by. That means who done the experimental verification of the chromosomal theory of inheritance? The option 1 is Mendel, option 2 Sutton, option 3 Boveri, option 4 Morgan. Here the chromosomal theory of inheritance was first proposed by Sutton and Boveri. They just proposed this theory, but they did not done any experimentation. So these two are not the option, and this proposed theory was next further carried out by Mendel. Mendel carried some experiments, but it was not accepted by the society. So this is not the answer. And later on, T.H. Morgan, he used the Drosophila melanogaster to show how sexual reproduction gives rise to variations through this chromosomal theory of inheritance. So the answer is T.H. Morgan. Now the next question is, match the following concerning essential elements and their functions in plants. They are given some elements here, iron, zinc, boron, manganese, and we need to match with this column what functions it will do in the plants. We know that the iron, it is required for the chlorophyll for the biosynthesis. That is for option A. Option 3 is the correct match. Now there are given some options. We need to correctly see that. For option A, it is option 3 is right, but here for option A, they are given option 2. So, this is wrong answer. Next, in second option, for option A, they are given 4. So, this is also wrong. For A, they are given 3, and in the fourth option, for A, they are given 4. So, this is wrong, and this will be the right answer. So, let us see. For zinc, it is 4. That is for zinc, it will give the IAA biosynthesis. And for boron, it will helps in pollen germination in the plants. And last one is manganese. This manganese will help in photolysis of the water. This is how you can do the match the following easily. If laws and rules to prevent unauthorized exploitation of bioresources are termed as A. Biopiracy, option 2 biopatenting, option 3 bioethics, option 4 bioengineering. Here biopiracy means if some organization or some multinational companies exploit the biological resources or bioresources of the other nations without proper authorization from the countries, then it is called as biopiracy. So this is not a answer. And then biopatenting. Biopatenting means if some person do a research in a biology field, then the patent will be given to him, then so that no one can copy the research that whatever he had done. So this is not the correct answer. Next option is bioengineering, means it's a branch of engineering. It is the application of life sciences, physical science, mathematics and engineering physics principle to define and solve the problems in biology, medicine, healthcare and other fields. So it is not our option or not our answer. Next option is bioethics. Bioethics, it deals with the ethical issues. This is a law or rule which is used to prevent the unauthorized exploitation of bioresources. It prevents the exploitation of bioresources. So the answer is bioethics. Next question is, phycoerythrin is the major pigment in option 1 brown algae, option 2 red algae, option 3 blue green algae, option 4 green algae. Here we need to find in which of these algae this phycoerythrin pigment is found. First one, in brown algae, the pigment called xanthophyll is present. So this is not the answer. And also we know that in green algae, the chlorophyll pigment is present. So this is 2 or not our answer. So we need to find in these two options. So in blue-green algae, as I said here, green, there is a chlorophyll. And in blue algae, blue-green algae, there is a chlorophyll and phycocyanin pigments. So this is not our answer. Our answer is red algae. In the red algae, the pigment called phycoerythrin is found. Next question is, in some plants, thalamus contribute to the fruit formation. Such fruits are termed as parthenocarpic fruit, option 2 false fruit, option 3 aggregate fruits, option 4 true fruits. Here the parthenocarpic fruits means the fruits which are formed without fertilization of the ovary. Here the fruits are without seeds, so this is not our answer. And the true fruits are formed with the fertilization of the ovary, and this is not our answer. So in option 3, the aggregate fruits, these fruits is formed by a single flower, but the flower has more than one ovaries, and all these ovaries join together as the fruit grows on. For example, for this aggregate is blueberry. So this is not our answer. So the answer will be the false fruit or pseudo fruit, in which the thalamus will contribute to the fruit formation. Example for this false fruit is apple. Next question is, for the commercial and industrial production of citric acid, which of the following microbes is used? That means we need to find out among this which microbes is used to produce the citric acid in the industry. So first option is Clostridium botulism. This organism is used in industry for the production of the organic solvents like acetone and butanol and ethanol. So this is not our answer. So the next option is Lactobacillus sporogenus. It is used in the treatment of diarrhea. So this is not our answer. Next, two options left. Saccharomyces cerevisiae. It is also commonly known as baker's yeast. It is commonly used in bread and in sourdoughs. So this is not our answer. And last one left is Aspergillus niger. This is our right answer. It is used in production of the citric acid in the industry. In addition to this, it is also used in waste management and biotransformation. Next question is, match the following columns and select the correct options. Here we need to do the match the following between the columns 1 and column 2. Here first one is ovary. Ovary produces and releases two groups of sex hormones, that is progesterone and estrogen. This progesterone supports during pregnancy, and this estrogen which regulates the menstrual cycle. So correct match for the ovary is this progesterone and estrogen. And second option is B, placenta. During pregnancy, some cells in placenta produces a hormone called human Chorionic gonadotrophin. So this will be the correct match for the placenta. And the third option is corpus luteum. This corpus luteum is a mass of cells that forms in an ovary and is responsible for production of hormone progesterone during the early pregnancy. So corpus luteum produces only progesterone, that is during a pregnancy, that is early pregnancy. Next is Leydig cells. This Leydig cells produces androgen hormone, which is required for the differentiation of male genitalia. Now the correct option is for option A. The correct option is 2. So they have given some options. Here we need to choose. For A, 2 is the correct. First see that for any other options they have given the same thing. For A it is 4. So this is not right answer. For A this is 1. This is not right answer. For A there is a 1. So that is not right answer. So the correct answer will be option 1. This is how you can easily save the time in match the following. If you have liked the video, please share and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Which of the following is not an attribute of a population? That means we need to find out that which is not a characteristic of population. The first option is sex ratio. Sex ratio means it is the ratio of the number of males to females in a population. That means it is a characteristic of population. So it's not the right answer we wanted. Next, natality. Natality means birth rate. It is also a characteristic of population. Here we need to find out which is not a characteristic of population. So it is also not our answer. Next option is mortality. Mortality means death rate. It is also a characteristic of population. So this is not answer. Next, last option is species interaction. It is not an attribute of population. That means it's not a characteristic of population. So this is the right answer because species and interaction means it is the interaction between the species like between plants and plants, animals and plants, etc. Basically in ecology there are 4 types of species interaction, that is competition, predation, mutation, parasitism. So it will be not a characteristic of population. Our answer is species interaction. The next question is the process of growth is maximum during option A log phase, option 2 lag phase, option 3 senescence, option 4 dormancy. Among this we need to find out in which phase the growth will be maximum. Here they are given log phase, lag phase means they are talking about the bacterial growth. So we can eliminate these 2 options because in bacterial growth we have 4 phases, that is log phase, lag phase and stationary phase and death phase. These 2 won't come in bacterial growth. Here senescence means cell aging. So it does not contain the maximum growth of bacteria, and dormancy means it is a reduced metabolism rate in plants and animals. So it is also not our option. So among option 1 and 2, that is our answer for this question will be among these 2 options. Log phase, that time is a time of exponential growth. That means in this phase the maximum multiplication of the cells will takes place, bacterial cells will takes place. So this will be our answer. This will be our answer. And in lag phase, it is the initial phase of the bacteria. It is metabolically active, but the cells will not be dividing in this phase. This is not our answer. So our answer, that is for the question, the process of growth, the maximum growth takes place in the lag phase. Next question, the roots that originate from the base of the stem. They are given the 4 roots, that is fibrous root, primary root, prop root, lateral root. Among this root we need to choose the root that originate from the base of the stem. Let us go by one. Okay. Here we know that the prop root develops from the branches of the tree. You can see in banyan tree, that is prop root. So it is not originating from the base stem. So it is not our answer. Among this, this also we know about lateral roots, right? Tap root, if we have the primary root like this, we have the secondary roots. These secondary roots are called as the lateral roots. So it is not originating from the stem. So it is not our answer. So the answer will be among 1 and 2. The primary root in taproot system we have like this, and fibrous root system we have like this. In taproot system we have a primary root, and for this primary root we have a secondary roots which also called as a lateral roots. This is taproot system. In taproot system, this primary roots actually originates during the germination stage. You have been seen that in dicotyledonous seeds there may be some germination of the seeds takes place, right? This germination takes place. During germination there will be a formation of this primary root. So the primary root will be formed during the germination of the dicotyledonous seed. It is originating from here. So it's not our option, not our answer. So the answer will be the fibrous root, which will directly originate from the base of the stem of the plant. Next question. Which of the following techniques the embryos are transferred to assess the female who cannot conceive? Here given some of the techniques that can be adopted for the females who cannot conceive or who cannot have a baby. Among these techniques we need to find out the techniques that are used to transfer the embryos for the females who cannot conceive. Embryo transfer technique we need to find out among these 4 options, right? Here we have 4 options, that is ZIFT and IUT, option 2 GIFT and ZIFT, option 3 ICSI and ZIFT, option 4 GIFT and ICSI. First we need to know full form of all these things so that we can easily find out the correct answer. Here ZIFT means zygote intrafallopian tube transfer. What's that? Zygote intrafallopian tube transfer. Next is IUT. IUT means intrauterine transfer. Intrauterine transfer. And GIFT means gamete intrafallopian transfer. And next option is ICSI. There you go. Next one technique is ICSI. ICSI means intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Okay. So they have given the 4, that is ZIFT, zygote intrafallopian transfer, and intrauterine transfer, gamete intrafallopian transfer, and intracytoplasmic sperm injection. Here ICSI, that is intracytoplasmic sperm injection, is a technique used for the infertile male, for treating the male. Okay, among these options which have ICSI, that is not our correct answer. It will be gone. Okay, ICSI, because it is used to treat the infertile male. You are asking about females. So these 2 options is not our answer. So among option 1 and 2 our answer is there. So you need to find out. Okay. Here ZIFT means zygote intrafallopian tube transfer. Zygote means here embryo. Here in the full form only we are getting embryo. That means they are going to transfer embryo in this technique. So we are having ZIFT in both the options. Now we need to know about IUT and GIFT. Okay, GIFT means gamete intrafallopian transfer. Gamete means what? Gamete means we know that we have 2 gametes, that is male gamete and female gamete. Male gamete is sperm and female gamete is ovary. So they are gonna transfer the gametes. Okay, they are not going to transfer the embryo in this technique. So which as GIFT is not our answer. Okay, so we are having ZIFT, which is our answer, zygote embryo, which is our answer, but here we add GIFT, so this is not right answer. So this will be our option. In intrauterine transfer also, they used to transfer the embryo to the female body or into the fallopian tube for the females who cannot conceive. So ZIFT and IUT is the right option. next question. Match the following disease with the causative organism and select the correct option. In the column 1, they have given some diseases. In column 2, they have given the organisms that which causes these diseases, but we need to match the organisms which causes these diseases in column A. Okay, they have and also they have given the option to choose this. Okay, option 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me see. We know that we know about typhoid, right? Which bacteria or which organism causes the typhoid? Typhoid is caused by, we know that the typhoid is caused by Salmonella typhi, organism or bacteria called Salmonella typhi. We know answer for this. So let me search this. For column A, they have given A, B, C, D, and for this they have given 1, 2, 3 and so on. For A, answer is 3. In option 1, for A, answer is 1. So this is our not option. Okay. For A, the option is 3. Except option 2, first seen option 3 and 4, if they have given the 3 for A, or they are given something else. If they are given the same 3 in for this option A, we need to cross check another disease for the another organism. If not, we can consider this is the right answer. Okay, since we know that the typhoid is caused by Salmonella. Next, in 3 they have given 2, and for 4 for option 4 for A they have given 4. So these two are not answers. So this will be the right answer. This is how you can do the match the following in a very short time. So the right answer for typhoid, it will be Salmonella. Pneumonia will be caused by option 4, that is Haemophilus, which is Haemophilus influenzae, that is correct. And next they have given this for C1, that is filariasis is caused by Wuchereria, that is Wuchereria bancrafti, which is also correct. And malaria, we know that it's caused by a plasmodium. So right option will be option 2. This was today's some of the questions we have solved. If you have liked the video, please like it, share it and subscribe our channel. Thank you.